Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, so round three in New York. Let's get into it. Let's go. Best trip yet. Absolutely. And I've had really fantastic trips in New York so far. This one was the best. Absolutely, hands down, 1000%. So, just to recap, as I told you, I wanted to go back out because I really wanted to hit like Central Park this time, do Statue of Liberty, and see what else I could get into. Maybe say hi to my friend Austin. And this time around, I'm like, I want to hang out. Like, I want to meet somebody, and I wouldn't mind like being intimate. Like, let's be honest here. Like, it's time. So, there was a couple dudes I was talking with, and there was a few that wanted to hit me up, obviously, and well, I guess not obviously, because last time wasn't so obvious, because it didn't really go super duper well, other than, Dylan. Meeting Dylan was really cool. But yeah, so let me take that back. So surprisingly, there was a handful of dudes who actually wanted to hit me up and wanted to actively meet with me. One of them was from Connecticut, actually, and he was like, yeah, he's like, I'll meet you there, let me know what day. And a couple of them were like, oh, well, I won't be available this day, but I'll be available this day. And then they changed their mind. They're like, actually, I could be available today. Like, yeah. But, you know, I had been speaking with Mo for like the past couple weeks, and, we've had a really fantastic connection. And then, I got upset because I took him not being able to meet with me this weekend, as he kind of like said he was going to try to do. And then when he told me like October, maybe the soonest he could actually swing out my way, I don't know. I got triggered a little bit, I guess, because I'm a little bit traumatized with people not following through and just not being willing to make the effort, or I feel like they're making excuses to not make the effort, like there's a whole thing with that. Like, so I got triggered, and then I was kind of like harsh to him, like unfairly harsh, and then apologized, and then told him like, hey, I'm gonna be in New York this weekend, so I mean, if you want to meet with me, let me know. I would like to see you, but I also wasn't counting on it. He was just like, he's like, yeah, he's like, I could probably call off Sunday, and I was just like, yeah, well, we'll see. I'm not betting on anything, so I kind of made some plans. I knew that at the earliest Mo could meet with me would have been Friday after he got out of work, which would have been like around midnight or something. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be in New York. I really just want to go out. I really want to have fun. And so I decided, out of all the people I was speaking with, that I was going to meet up with a dude named Tom. We had just started talking, and he hadn't been like, trying to be creepy or lay it on me or do anything like that. So I was like, this seems like a pretty safe bet, because really, really, truly, I want to see Mo. And then, as I told you, my husband Kuba, like, we just, timing has not been right, because I would have really liked to have met him too, but not going to happen. And that's a whole thing too, right? We'll get into that. But yeah, like, let's hang out with Tom. He's like, yeah, we'll go to Koreatown, we'll get some dinner, we'll get some drinks, maybe we'll do karaoke. And I was like, that sounds super fun. And that's enough time to like hang out, have a good time, and, get back in time to meet with Mo. And we did. Tom came, he met me at my hotel, he waited for me in the lobby. He walked me to Koreatown, and we went to Soju House. Yeah, because everywhere else we tried to go, it was so busy. It was so freaking busy downtown on Friday night, and it was like hour long waits, and we were both pretty hungry. So we went to Soju House, and that place is a little pricey. All I did last time was just get a bottle or two of soju, and I didn't actually eat. But like the least expensive thing on the menu was like $25, and it just goes up from there. But yeah, so we ordered food. We were having great conversation. Split a bottle of soju, and just kind of vibing, chilling. And I could tell at some point like he was wanting to like like come back to my room or something like that. You know, like, hey, like, do you want to go somewhere more quiet and we can get more drinks or whatever? And I was like, it's getting a little bit late actually. I think, I'm good for the night. I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff to do. And he was super unhappy with that, which I'm like, dude, like, I literally just started talking to you. And there was no implication or any expectation set in our little bit of a chat that would have indicated, like, I'm trying to hook up with you tonight. So he had conveniently forgot his debit, credit card, whatever. He forgot his card when it came time for the bill. Yeah, he pulled that one. And I was just like, okay. So now the gentleman act is dropped, is it? So I paid for the meal. And he was like, oh, do you have like, what do you have so I can send you like my portion? I was like, well, I have Cash App, I have Venmo. And so he sends me a Zelle. I don't fucking have Zelle. I mean, I was surprised he like tried to pay for his portion, but like, I don't fucking have Zelle. And I like looked it up. You have to like connect it to your bank account. Like, there's a whole fucking thing you have to do. It's not just like, oh, download an app, sign up, put in your account number and routing number. It's like, no, there's a whole fucking thing, and I can't figure it out. So I'm gonna have to contact my bank to get that done and even see if there is actually any money there. But either way, he bombed it. He bombed it really bad because just because I was like, I'm not gonna sleep with you tonight didn't mean I wouldn't sleep with him tomorrow, which I wasn't gonna because I wasn't feeling him like that. But you know what I mean? Like, you didn't impress me. Like, as soon as you figured out I wasn't going to, like, just be, like, super easy and just, like, give it to you, you decide, like, oh, yeah, fuck this girl, basically. Yeah. Bombed it, dude. Big time. Shady. See what you're about. But anyway. Not gonna let that spoil the whole time because it was fun. It was fun to begin with. Didn't end fun. Very rude. Very ungentlemanly. So, dodged a bullet on that. But I'm going to part two here because, again, full weekend in New York. A lot has happened. So, all right, be right back.